Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Football Forecast Weekly. My name is Dennis Tobler and we're here on the beautiful island of Antigua today. And the reason we're here is we're going to show you the inside operations of one of the oldest and largest sports books in the world. WWTS, Worldwide Telesports, as it's known around the world, is certainly one of the most reputable and the finest sports book in operation. Not only do they have telephone wagering, they have internet wagering, they have internet casinos. This is one big operation, and I'm very privileged today to be able to take you behind the closed doors and show you just what happens in an operational sports book. We will be back in just a few moments with an insider's tour. Stay with us, won't you? Well, welcome to a very special edition of Football Forecast Weekly. My name is Dennis Tobler, and today we have a very special program for you. We're coming to you direct from the island nation of Antigua. Here we are in this island paradise, and for what reason? We're here in keeping with our motto, bringing you the top insights and information so you can better handicap football and other sports. We're going to take you on a guided tour of the inside workings of this operational sports book. And by the way, WWTS, or Worldwide Telesports as it's known around the world, is certainly one of the oldest, most reputable, and in my opinion, the finest sports book in the world. So stick with us, everyone. We'll be right back after this message from WWTS with an insider's view of the business. Take one. Would you like to come through? This will be take one for segment break. I want to thank Salma, Kathy, Jessica, and everyone involved for our tour today, and we'll be back again next week with more from Football Forecast Weekly. No? I want to thank Jessica, Kathy, Roger, everyone involved at WWTS Worldwide Sports. Whoops, stop. Take 3 on breakaway. I want to personally thank each and every person involved in our production today, from Jessica to Kathy to Salma. Everyone has just been so helpful, and the insights that we have gathered here for you, the viewers, I think are tremendous. We'll be back in just a few moments after this message. I think we'll just take a quick intro here, and then maybe we'll just see how it flows. All right? This is take 1, segment 1. Introduction. You ready? Welcome back, everyone, and standing to my right is the lovely Erica. Erica is going to give us a guided tour of the insides of the sports book business, and what a pleasure it is for me to be here today. Erica, welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you very much for taking the time to show us around. I know all the viewers in America are going to love this inside look at the sports business. As we start off today, we are standing in your main bet-taking operation room. Do you have a special name for this? And can you tell me a little bit about how many people work in here?
This is our operations department, otherwise known as our wagering department. Depending on how busy it is, according to the games that are going off, we have anywhere from 15 to 70 people here on any given day.
Wow, 70 bookmaking stations, unbelievable. Certainly a larger operation than what I've seen in America, even at Las Vegas sports books. Of course, Worldwide Telesports is just what it says, worldwide. So they're taking wagers on various sports from around the world. Cut. Then let's pick it up, and I will say... something I need to say something about. Okay, Erica, are you ready? Let's take a look around. All right, let's just get a short. I'll just ask you if you're ready, and you say let's go or something like that. You got us both in there this time? Get it just both shot, because it's going to be a quick take. Erica, the first thing I'd like to do is thank you for taking us our look around, and where do we start?
Oh, we'll start right here, and it'll be my pleasure.
Thank you very much. It's called the front desk. That's how you refer to this, is the front desk, right? I'm now here with Erica at the front desk, as it's called here at Worldwide Telesports, and here's where the action comes together. The ladies behind me watch the action coming in. As they see fit, they move the numbers. Tell me something, Erica. When did you put women in charge of moving the lines?
Women have always been in charge of WWTS. I don't know if you've heard anything different, but that's always been the case.
Well, certainly in Las Vegas, it seems that in Las Vegas that the men have had the dominant control of the bookmaking operations. But I think this is fantastic, and not only does it show the diversity, but it also shows where sports wagering is headed. Into the 21st century, not just men involved, but men, women, everybody loves the sports action. I'm going to step back here for a moment and have a word with a couple of the ladies that are moving the line. If you can follow with me, I'd like to ask Kathy. As soon as she's off the phone, I have a question for her. You can cut. Okay, you've got her, and I can reach back like this. Is that okay, or is that bad? You want to be over here? Don't laugh now.
Okay, you're on.
All right. The beautiful ladies you see behind the front desk counter here are actually the ones that move the numbers when the wagers are taking. I would like to introduce you first of all to the beautiful Kathy. Kathy, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
I have a question for you. How did a lovely lady like you get into the sports bookmaking business?
Well, I had some friends that were working here, and then I applied, I got the job, and I've been here for about 4 years now.
That was my second question, is how long have you been there, and how long did it take you to learn how to watch the numbers and to move the lines?
Well, I was here for a year, and I became a supervisor, and my training took about, I would say, 6 weeks or so to be able to do it on my own.
Well, that's fantastic. And let me ask you this. Do you have a period of time of training sessions that you have to go through to do this kind of thing?
Basically, it's fairly easy. You sit up here, and whoever is the supervisor that's over you would show you how to do what, and then Roger also trained us all on how to move the lines, why you're moving the lines, and how far you move the line.
There you have it, direct from the Worldwide Telesports front desk, the lovely Kathy explaining the line movements. Okay, now we should go into the other. I need to put more dialogue in the shots like that. So what do? I say, as you look around the office here, you can't help but be taken by the amount of activity and the amount of stations. The volume here is a tremendous amount of volume. As I mentioned earlier in the show, I have been to every sports bookmaking operation in Las Vegas, and this certainly is a larger, more effective operation than what I've seen in the past. It's very impressive, very impressive. Just dialogue. Put dialogue. Keep try to do 20 seconds maybe here and there, as I think it's sound on.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. No, don't go in.
I want to get you taking a bet.
No, we're not taking any bets right now. Come on.
Tech support.
Why do you have that crab on? Why do you have that crab on? Because you're out?
He's a crab.
Nothing wrong.
Ready?
I'm a crab too.
Now we want to take you into the tech support room, the high-tech area where the operations are run. Erica, can you tell us a little bit about what goes on in here?
Well, as you said, this is our tech support department. We have all our servers and UCD stuff located here. Everything for the system outside that takes the wagers manually via telephone, and also all our online software, the online wagering and then the online casino as well. And then we have the staff available to assist anybody that may have a problem, technical problem, or even one of the consultants, a clerk or somebody in marketing that's having a genuine computer problem.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is a highly computerized operation. And one more time, I think it's effective to tell you that this is where the internet casinos, the internet sports book, and the support for the phone sports book is all handled in this operation. Correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay, let's give this a little bit of thought here. That's a good shot. That's great. That's great.
Hi.
That's good.
But it's available, so he can make his bets and that stuff. Okay, no problem.
That's great.
Hello, sir. Okay, let me give you your account number. Your account number is ST as in your first and last initials, 10455. Okay, I'm going to transfer you to a sports consultant. What I'm going to ask for you to do is, if possible at all, for you to call back in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, so you got somebody.
And then I'm going to give you just your account number for right now, transfer you to a sports consultant, and allow her to write your wager for you. When you call back, we'll create a password for you and give you online access, because we're unable to do that for you right now. Okay? Oh, yeah, in 10 minutes, but I'm going to let you speak to a consultant now so that she can take your wagers from you. Okay, when you're ready to call back to make your wager, just call this number, and then they'll take the bet from you. Okay? No problem. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Oh, that was real nice. I'm glad we got you shooting that. Okay, now we will introduce it right here. Let me think how to go on. This is the marketing department. Not only do you do the advertising from here, but also the signing up of new accounts. You're going to tell me that, right? The marketing. You tell me what they do here, and then we'll go from there. We're now in the marketing department of Worldwide Telesports. Erica, can you tell us what goes on in this operation?
I think this is probably the best department for me to tell you about, because this is the department that I work in. This is the very first impression that people have of our company. We have approximately 8 consultants available to sign up new customers. We give them all the information, answer any questions that they may have, and we also cover as a customer service department as well.
Fantastic. I think we should get a shot of the lovely ladies that everyone will be talking to when they call in to set up their accounts at Worldwide Telesports. Ladies, can you give us a smile? Go ahead, pan around, turn around. All right. Okay.
All those pretty smiles.
And then they're right back to work. What an efficient group.
Smile pretty.
Yeah, because I think it's time to talk to Roger.
And accounting.
Accounting, we got to go back to accounting, don't we? Yeah, we got accounting yet to do too. Now we'd like to take you inside the money room, as it's lovingly called here at WTB. Oh, cut. This is the accounting room, right? Take 2 on the accounting room. Now we're going to take you inside the money room, as it's affectionately called at WWTS. This is where they do the accounting. Can you tell? Oh, shit. Take 3, accounting. And now we're going to take you inside the money room, as is affectionately called here at WWTS. This is where they do the accounting. Can you give us an overview, Erica, of what goes on in here?
Well, they don't technically have hands-on with the money. Quite unfortunately, I'd probably work in accounting instead of marketing. But they deal with the debiting and crediting of one's accounts. They send out all the funds upon request to the customers according to how they request it. And as soon as they send funds and customers call with confirmation, they post the funds to the account and make it available for the wagering.
I have a question for you that I think everybody'd be interested in. How do funds get dispersed to the people who have winning wagers?
Well, we have about 5 different mediums of sending funds to customers, and they can receive it as quick as an hour or up to 2 weeks, totally up to them, and according to how affordable it is for them to receive their funds.
So in other words, a man may call in, post up money, make a wager one day. If he wins, he can pull his money back out the next day?
Yes, that's one of the key points of opening an account at Worldwide Telesports. You can open your account today, make all your bets, and call first thing tomorrow morning and withdraw the funds that you win, or just the funds that you have remaining in your account.
Fantastic. I know in Las Vegas you want to send in a ticket that you've won. After you leave town, it takes up to 180 days for them to pay you. So obviously you people have the right idea on how to serve the customers. I have another couple of questions that I'd like to ask while we're in the accounting department. When someone calls in and they want to set up an account, do they send in money, various forms? How do they get their money to you?
We have express payments. They can be up in as quick as 15 minutes. They can use their credit card and be up in the same 15 minutes. And if they're not in too much of a hurry, they can send us a package by priority mail or a FedEx or something like that.
So in other words, you have many different options for people who would like to set up an account with you.
Yeah, we try to make it as convenient as possible because you have to understand we're an offshore company. We're located somewhere in the middle of the Caribbean, a country that they probably never heard of. So we try to use mediums of sending that are convenient for them and something that's familiar to them so that they feel more comfortable sending funds to our company.
Well, I can tell you by being in the sports business for the last 25 years that WWTS has an impeccable reputation. And I'll tell you right now, some of the largest players in the world place their action here. We're going to be going behind the scenes and talking to one of the head bookmakers on the job. We'll be back in just a moment with that. Before I let you go, Erica, I have to say thank you very much, and I want to thank you on behalf of the American public also, because I'm very sure that this is the first time that they've got an inside look at a sports bookmaking operation. Thank you very much for allowing us in.
It was my pleasure. I've worked here for the past 5 years. It's been great working here, great talking to all the customers that we have, and it was my pleasure to show you around our office.
I suggest you give them a call and set up an account today. Worldwide Telesports. We'll be back in just a moment. Then you can turn around and go back to work or something, and we'll just shoot for a minute, and then we'll do the interview.
Okay, very good.
Can you tell me how you spell? You want me to put your last name on or not,
Yeah,
Roger?
that's fine.
Tell my girl out here how you.
Give me some 23 of it where she'll do.
Oh, I see. He's still on the phone.
Oh, okay, very good. Thank
I
you.
thought you said that'd be fine. That's how you talking to me. I'm sorry, Roger. I didn't realize you were on the phone.
That's no problem.
This is the part I know you've all been waiting for. I am sitting here with Roger Pelamonte, an old Las Vegan, close to my heart. He is the head bookmaker for Worldwide Telesports, and I got to tell you, it's a real pleasure to be here with you, Roger. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, and welcome to Antigua and WWTS.
Thank you very much. It's certainly been my pleasure to be here on the islands. I actually love it here in Antigua. Tell me, Roger, how long have you been in the business?
When did they first invent the car?
All right, answer me this then. How long ago was it you came to Antigua, and how did these places differ from Las Vegas?
I've been in Antigua about 5 years. Before that, I was in Costa Rica and then in the Dominican. The difference being in Las Vegas is gambling in Las Vegas, sports betting, has now become a sideline.
That's for sure. I can tell you right now that the action in Las Vegas has certainly moved offshore, and one of the biggest offshore facilities is WWTS. Roger, tell us something. You handle players from all over the world?
From all over the world.
And you have very large wagers coming into this office, don't you?
Very large, very, very large. Some people we keep down. But in most cases, what they want to get down, we take.
I think that might be a change from the old days. How has the business changed over the last, say, 15 years, the sports gambling business?
Sports gambling anymore is, the player is very educated. He has all the information. They have more information than we do. Then that's due to the internet. There is no one that's going to make a sweat bet. There is no recreational player. Before they play a game today, they want to know who's playing, who's hurt. They have every advantage going for them.
So the bettor out there no longer just picks up a TV guide and says, this is the TV game, this is what I'm going to play. They actually do the research, and you find that they're a lot wiser now than in the past.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, there's no uneducated player out there, because before they play, they check stats. Everything is at their fingertips.
Tell me this, what day of the week do you put up your football numbers?
I put them up Monday morning.
On Monday morning?
Yeah, before the Stardust goes up. The Stardust goes up on Sunday, but on Monday morning we're up bright and early.
So before the Monday night goes game goes of that week, you've got the following week's numbers up and taking
Oh,
action on them.
That's right. And then when in foot or in baseball, we do the same, and in basketball, on Friday nights, we put up all of Saturday's card.
So you mostly are handle just American sports, or are there some other things that you
We're into
take
soccer,
action?
but soccer's not, it really isn't big with us yet, but we haven't promoted the market. We haven't gone after the market.
I see.
We have a lot of Asians that they love to get in and fire, but they like baseball, not football, and there is a big interest in soccer with them, and we're going to have to go over and we're going to have to promote the market.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you take boxing?
Oh yeah, boxing.
Boxing's a big
NASCAR,
take.
golf.
NASCAR,
Yeah, you have
golf.
you have to take everything now.
You have to in order to compete with the other operations.
It's that, not only that, but you owe it to the player because you're holding his money.
Yes.
He's posted up. His money is sent here, so you have to service him. If he wants NASCAR, you have to have NASCAR.
Well, I think that's the only way to do it, is to run the operation the way you guys have. And I'd like to congratulate you on your success down here.
you.
And I'd also like to say this from my point of view. Roger and men like him are true American entrepreneurs, as they have headed off into a new direction and brought new facilities to the American public, something that's unable to be done in America. And as you find the sports action moving away from Las Vegas, you're going to find it in places like Antigua. Thank you very much, Roger, for being with us today. It was certainly a pleasure.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Thank you very much. There, I thought that was good.